Yeah, man, I just passed my RE. Damn. I just passed my RE5 exam. Those of you who know what that means, how much of a feat that is, and just how I've been locked in since April. Because I think I wrote it, yeah, 3 times. That was April, May, June. So I just wrapped it up on the third attempt. I'm just making this video as a gratitude moment. Just to say, thank you to me, bro, for pushing this. Cause literally, that is another accreditation or an achievement, a milestone academically for me. In a way, it is, right? Cause I mean, graduating, from TUT was kind of a big deal for me, considering I almost dropped out in the last year. um, what else? What else? Yeah, being through, TFG in the retail space, I did so many courses, store manager competency courses and all of that. And learning never stops, man. Learning never stops. And now I've just gone into this space, and it was a requirement for me to pick up the RE5 exam, which is pretty dope, right? What do I got on my face? What do I got on my face? Nothing. So yeah, now that that is out of the way, I can start reading again. Oh my gosh, cause um, first time I wrote the exam, kind of took it lightly, and it humbled me. Second time, missed it by 1 mark, and then this time, we just, had to do it on a proper 72, proper 72. So I'm just glad, man, that also, the people around me, my wife, has actually just pushed me, so much. And yeah, man, I'd just like to highlight something that one doctor, I think his name is Dr. Olumide Emmanuel. He's one of the thought leaders, one of the, philanthropists, motivational speakers, entrepreneurs, life coach, whatever you want to call. And that's the line of work I'm trying to go to or into. Everything that I've just mentioned, entrepreneur, life coach, what else did I say? Thought leader, change maker, all of that. So if you can follow him on YouTube, he has some pretty decent content. So in one of because he's a Nigerian fellow, one of the videos that he makes, he says that it is important, although you are in a work environment, to study, to get as much accreditation, to get as much qualification as possible. And I know most people, when they get into the work environment, it's just a matter of just being stagnant and trying hope for the best, and just go through the motions. But it's always important, like he says it, to get the documentation. It will help your career if you get the documentation. Secure the documentation. Get the documentation. I know my Nigerian accent is atrocious, but get the documentation. That is the whole point, man. To just be qualified, be fit and proper, be whatever it is that you gotta be in your industry, whatever there is that you can do to upscale yourself, to take yourself to the next. Right now, I'm trying to go for the RE1. If you know, you know. I'm trying to go for the RE1, and I know insurance is not something I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. Damn yeah, hell nah, never, But this is my career right now, and this is me taking my career very seriously. And if you are in that space as well, if you're somebody that has big dreams, if you're somebody that wants to do great things, don't look down on where you are right now, because that is a stepping stone to your greatness, to the next step in your life. And I know me getting the documentation right now is training me to be the CEO that I want to be, because when you wanna amass the millions, when you wanna have the millions, you have to first be the millionaire. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just want to encourage you, man. And if you don't have a platform where you can get the documentation, what you can do is to figure out what you probably interested in, man, and study that. Have a paper, have something that is going to literally help you if your dreams don't work out. I mean, I got big dreams for days, man, and I know I'm not working in insurance for the rest of my life, bro. In fact, I'm not gonna work for a person for the rest of my life. I've got dreams of being a billionaire, of being somebody of significance, of having an impact of millions and hundreds and millions and billions of people. And that can never be, well, it could, but in my opinion, it could never be achieved with an employee mindset. You need to adopt the entrepreneurial mindset. You need to adopt the mindset of, solving problems, having a problem solving mindset, finding out where the opportunity is, making the best of where you are right now, because that is a stepping stone. Always thinking in abundance and not having a mindset of lack. Have an abundance mindset. Think big. Know that you are worth millions, and know that you are worth billions. The billions that you see, you are worth that. But until you get to realize that, until you start to change the thinking, and until you start picking up the documentation, get the qualification, be right, know what it is that you need to get to the next level, you're just gonna be stuck. So finally, I can read again. I can make these videos again with my awesome quality. There's so much I can do right now. I can start working on music. It's the last 6 months in the second half of the game. You already know what it is. The mindset is first half, even though you are winning 2-0, 3-0, you gotta go in the second half knowing that you're making you're sealing the game, you're sealing the deal, you're making sure that I'm gonna go into the second half of 2025 with all guns blazing. I'm gonna give it my all. I'm not gonna relax, even though I'm leading, even though I've been able to get 1, 2, 3, even though I've ticked all my boxes. There's still more that you can achieve. And if the chips are down and you are probably just staying or get draw or you're losing, this is the second half of it where you need to switch on. When the coach says switch on, this is the point where you need to switch on. So for me, man, I'm just glad that the RE5 is out of the way, and now I can focus on podcasting, personal development, and all these things that I couldn't do with my extra time and my extra weekends. Now I can get to go all in, so yeah, man. Shout out to Moonstone. Shout out to my home right now. That has, made it possible for me to actually get everything, sorted. And yeah, World Wide Web, man. We're back with these words of, they call it the words by the World Wide Web, words from the World Wide Web. This is where I just speak, and just, I know a lot of people won't watch until this point. So this is why this is sentimental and special for me, so that I can just throw my opinions and what I'm thinking and my moments on this, beautiful platform that we call YouTube. So subscribe, hit me up, we're back. There's a lot that you're gonna see. There's content I've been wanting to drop. Woo! Content from 5 months ago, bro. Like when I started this whole RE thing in April. Content from then that I gotta edit now and put it out. So yeah, it's about that time.